Hello and thank you for watching another one of the RightWay training videos. The purpose of this video is to cover the Form 2106. Last year when we were reviewing the most commonly used form data, this form appeared quite frequently. So we thought it would be helpful to review the form, what it's used for, where it's located in the software, and how to fill it out. One of the things that we found that was pretty helpful and maybe helpful to you as well if you're not familiar with the form is this graph. It's basically a flow chart that takes you down as to whether or not you should actually fill out the form. Very easy to navigate. You can go ahead and pause the video at this point and read through it if you're not familiar with the form. The thing I think most interesting to note is the last little note down here. Do not file Form 2106 if none of your expenses are deductible because of the 2% limit on miscellaneous, and it's cut off down here, but it says itemized deductions. So if your miscellaneous itemized deductions don't exceed 2% of your AGI, you might as well not file the form. So if you made $50,000 and you had $150 in laptop and parking fees and whatever else that you were not reimbursed for from your employer, then it's not going to do you much benefit. You can fill out the form, charge for the form, but it's really not going to get your taxpayer any benefit. So just wanted to point that out real quick. We're going to exit this and jump right back into actually how to fill out the form. So I'm in a tax return. I've got an employee. He had a W-2, $25,000, and he did not get reimbursed his expenses from his employer. So he's going to fill out Form 2106. Very easy to do. Did you have any vehicle expenses? Did you have any parking fees, tolls, or transportation? And what you want to do is you want to get this to sum up to obviously as much money as possible that you can validly claim. You have the receipts for them. You have the credit card statement. You bought the uniform. You bought your laptop. You paid for your own cell phone. All that good stuff. So you go into vehicle expenses. What was the description? It was my personal car. When was it placed in service? 01/01 of 13. Let's say we've been on the job for a while. We had the car at the start of of that year, and we were using it. The total miles driven on the car was 12,500. And how many business miles, which are included in the 12,500. So if we drove 3,500 miles, it's going to tell us what was our average daily round trip commuting. 10 miles. Commuting miles included in total miles. 10. Oh, that was wrong. We're going to say 2,500. And then we exit here, and it tells us our standard mileage rate. Is this vehicle used for rural? You can answer these questions, but it just very quickly spits you out the result of what your deduction or what your unreimbursed expense was for your personal use of your vehicle for business use. Asked you a couple of additional questions, which are pretty standard. Vehicle, was there a vehicle available for personal use, or was this vehicle available for personal use during off-duty hours? Do you have another vehicle? Is there evidence to support the deduction? Is this evidence written? Do you have a mileage log or something else to validate the miles that you drove for work? We exit there, go into other business expenses, not meals or entertainment. So this would be business use of home, other business use, not meals or entertainment. We can create a list, which I highly suggest so that you don't duplicate your efforts and you're keeping track. You come in and you say cell phone. Unlimited data, unlimited text, unlimited calling, easily, $2,000 a year. Come down here, let's put in a laptop we bought. We bought a really nice laptop for $850. Home internet, because we work remote frequently, working at home, we got another, I don't know, $650. What else we got? We had a uniform. that we wore polos and pants, and we spent $400 throughout the year. We got them dry cleaned, and I'm running out of ideas at this point. We'll say that it was another $300. Exit sums it up for us, and there it is. Meals and entertainment expense. Those have their own special way of being treated. We spent $400 of our own money taking clients out. Just leave that at 0. And from there, I think we should have enough. Yeah, we should have plenty based on the salary that I put this guy in having for it actually to make an impact. And it substantially increased his refund there. So we scroll down on our 1040 and locate the total of our itemized deductions on line 40. And if we click on line 40, it's going to take us right back into our Schedule A, 2% deduction and job expense 2106. You can see exactly what carried over. And if you need to access it, it gives you kind of a running total, breaking everything down for you. So that is the way that you fill out the Form 2106. Very easy to do. I highly suggest you retain copies of what the taxpayer is claiming to have paid out of pocket, just to validate those expenses. And other than that, there's not much more to it. Thank you very much. Talk to you soon.